Hello everyone, my name is Nana Sniper. I'm coming here live on Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Last time we managed to infiltrate and get the information from a man named Granin who told us the location where Sokolov was being held. But fortunately, we also discovered that Sokolov is being held somewhere near a fortress named Gozni Grad. So Snake head into the jungle and infiltrate him, but on the way there, fortunately he encountered another member of the Cobra's unit known as the Fear, who used a crossbow and tried to hit him. But fortunately, we managed to defeat the Fear. Then after that, EVA contacted us saying that we should meet her up in the mountains. But fortunately, right before we were on our way to go meet up with her, another member of the Cobra unit known as the End also waited for Snake. And if you guys didn't see the videos I posted yesterday, as I guys told you before, there were multiple ways how to defeat the End and what happens in the cutscenes. But anyways, after that we managed to defeat the End, and fortunately we managed to bypass security up in the mountains and reunite with EVA. Then we managed to find Gozni Grad fortress, and fortunately Volgin was punching a barrel, but turns out he killed Granin, and unfortunately now is even getting more angrier than ever. And the only remaining of the Cobra units left are the boss, and you guys heard the other name, but I'm not gonna say it if you have a good memory. But anyways, with that said, we have a plan to infiltrate the base without getting caught. So with that said, let's continue, and yeah. And hey guys, glad you can make it. And don't worry, after when I finish this stream, I will have one more stream left, of course, because I am, well, not gonna be busy, but we all know what's happening tomorrow. So yeah, we all know what's going to be happening. Sorry. So after from last time, we now see the infiltration of the base, and hold on a moment. Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, as I was saying, so our top priority right now, we need to head into that building right there, and that's the door that leads into it. And we need to find a man named Ivan, who we have to steal his uniform in order to get into that building over there to get to Sokolov. So yeah, but looks like we gotta examine the place first before, and there's a bunch of security guards, so we gotta be careful. Alright, but enough of that. and just making a few codec calls.
You've got the key from EVA. Now use it to enter the underground tunnel. The great fortress of Gozni Grad is at the end of that tunnel. The door to the underground tunnel is in the summit area. Hurry. It looks like you can get a nice panoramic view.
Major, I saw that Tatiana woman again.
We've been analyzing our data, but so far we've been unable to find anyone matching that description. Maybe her posting was so obscure that we simply overlooked it.
Or maybe she's such a VIP that all the data on her has been classified.
That's a possibility, but I'd be tempted to go with the first explanation. We'll keep going over the data.
Thanks.
Snake, remember that this...
Paramedic, I caught a parrot.
What kind of parrot?
It's green all over with a large beak.
Then it's probably an Alexandrine parakeet. It's sometimes also called the Alexandrine parrot. The Alexandrine parakeet originally comes from Indochina and is distinguished by its green body and red beak. It's very talkative and makes a good pet. But it's strange. The guide doesn't say anything about there being Alexandrine parakeets in that area. I'm thinking it must be someone's pet that got away. Snake.
What?
Don't even think about it. Eating a cute little bird like that.
But I didn't say.
Just don't.
You say Grannon's shoes were rigged with a transmitter? That sounds like something the KGB's been working on lately. It's exactly like you described. A miniature transmitter that's small enough to put in a shoe.
Grannon said he got the shoes from a woman called Tatiana. You think she's a KGB spy?
Could be. Or maybe it's some kind of ploy to throw suspicion on her. Anyway, it's your job to find out.
Good point. Sigint.
Yo.
Eva said she set up a ground effect vehicle for us to make our escape.
So I heard. The ground effect vehicle, or WIG, is something like a cross between an airplane and a boat. It uses ground effect to fly. Ground effect basically means that when the craft skims the surface of the ground, the air between the ground and the wing is compressed, which gives the wing an extra boost. From what Western intelligence agencies have been able to gather, the Russians are pretty serious about developing these WIGs. Apparently they're planning on using them for anti-submarine patrols. I guess I can see why. The WIG's long cruising range and high-speed capabilities make it a good choice for that kind of mission. Eva must have gotten her hands on one of the first prototypes while it was being field tested as a transport craft. The WIG has a top speed of over 400 miles per hour, and its range is pretty good too. Not that speed is gonna help you if you've got a supersonic fighter jet on your tail, but if you hug the surface and stay off the radar, you should have no problems getting away. You mean you're not wearing any face paint? You can take off...
Just a curiosity, I know me and my friends are going to be watching the movie, but Zumi, what about you? Are you planning on watching the movie, or let me guess? No. Well, just letting you know that the tickets were on discount right before the trailer was released, but I don't think they're on discount anymore. But if you do or don't worry, eventually you will. Also, I have a feeling I'm forgetting something, but what was it? Probably nothing.
Snake, you see that anti-air... Snake, you seen any enemies equipped with flamethrowers? Those flamethrowers are M2s. They were first used in World War II during the invasion of Guam. The M2 uses pressurized nitrogen gas to fire a fuel mixture of napalm and gasoline. It comes in handy for torching places that are tough to secure with conventional firepower, like trenches and bunkers and pillbox enclosures. Watch out though. Get hit by a flamethrower in a narrow spot like a closet or a trench, and it's barbecue time. Don't wander too close to an enemy carrying a flamethrower. If you need to take one out, try sniping from a distance so the flames can't reach you.
What are they doing with American-made flamethrowers anyway?
Well, like a lot of other Western weapons, those M2s were probably jacked for research purposes. But if they're actually using them, man, they must really have it in for you.
What do you mean?
The flamethrower is heavy, short-ranged, and can only be used for a short period of time. Not only that, but when a flame trooper gets captured, he's almost always put to death. Basically, it's a bad idea all the way around to use flamethrowers unless you're sweeping. And despite all that, they're keeping them at the ready just for you. What do you think of it?
They're out for revenge.
Well, you've killed 3 members of the Cobra unit already, so you can see why Vogan has it in for you.
Okay, sorry about that. I come back. But anyways, so normally when it comes to situation, obviously there's obviously a way how to take out a guy using a flamethrower, because every flamethrower uses a fuel tank. So in other words, shoot the fuel tank, kaboom. That person is none other than on fire.
I want some more.
I am the Fury. The flames of my rage will incinerate you. I came back from space. As I returned, I had one vision. The world set ablaze. And do you know what I saw there? Fury. A great and terrible fury at being alive. Now, you're going to feel the scorching heat of that horrible blackness.
The Fury is equipped with a powerful flamethrower. Whatever you do, don't attack him from the front. Get behind him and attack him from there. You'll never get anywhere fumbling around in the dark. You need to be able to see first. Use the night vision goggles. You could also try using a torch or a cigar. The Fury's flamethrower is immensely powerful. Do not, under any circumstances, try to approach him from the front.
Those flames are incredibly intense. If you get blasted at close range, it's likely to result in a severe burn. If you get burned, go into the survival viewer right away and use Cure to treat it. If your body catches on fire, you can put it out by rolling around repeatedly. You can also go into the survival viewer and change out of the burning clothes. So if you catch on fire, take care of it immediately.
The Fury's flamethrower is immensely powerful. Do not... The Fury...
Snake, you run a higher risk of getting seriously injured if you're hit by an attack at close range. If you're engaging in proximity combat, use caution. If you get seriously injured... Snake, keep an eye on your stamina gauge.
You can't fight if you can't see in front of your face. You need to be able to rely on your vision. You can try the night vision goggles, but keep an eye on the batteries. Don't look straight at the Fury's flames when you're wearing the night vision goggles, though, or you'll be blinded by the afterimage for a while. If he fires the flamethrower, either look away or take off the goggles. If the batteries in the night vision goggles are used up, you can use a cigar or a torch for light. But if you try and get close to him with the light on, he'll know you're there. Keep that in mind. That's not an ordinary flamethrower the Fury's using. Normally, flamethrowers use a mixture of napalm and gasoline for fuel. But from what I hear, that guy is using liquid rocket fuel. I'm guessing it's probably a mixture of UDHM, unsymmetrical dimethylhydrazine, and NTO, nitrogen tetroxide. I'm sure you've seen how potent that stuff is. The Fury's flamethrower is one hell of a weapon. Any frontal attack you make is just gonna get swatted down by the flames. You've got to circle around him and attack from behind or from the side. The Fury is wearing a special flame-proof outfit made from a spacesuit. If it's tough enough to stand up to those flames he's belching out, grenades and white phosphorus grenades aren't even gonna make a dent. Of course, if you manage to tear through that suit, then it's a different story. If you use a knife and engage him at close range, you should be able to rip right through that flame-proof suit of his. To get close enough to use your knife, try stalking up from behind him. But you've got more to worry about than not making noise. Any light you're carrying, like a cigar or a torch, will give you away. So when you're creeping up on him, unequip your cigar or torch. The Fury's flamethrower is one hell of a weapon. Any frontal attack you...
Fire! Four, three, two, one. Ignition! Fire! the flames! Snake! Ignition! Fire! Snake. Boss, this is the end of the Cobras. You've got to live on. You're the only one left. I'm off. Behold, the flames of fury. The fires of hell will purge me clean. I can see it. Mission Control, do you read me? I'm coming home. I see the earth. Damn good.
You defeated the Fury, huh?
Yeah,
That only leaves...
I haven't forgotten.
Good. But your first priority is to get Sokolov out of the fortress.
Right.
The ladder at the end of that underground tunnel should take you up into Gozni Grad. Once the Shagohod is completed, there's no telling how long they'll let Sokolov live. You've got to hurry. The ladder at the end of that...
Snake, what's that you're wearing now?
It's fire camouflage. The Fury had it on him.
That camouflage seems to have fire-resistant properties. When you wear it, you'll only take half damage from flames and explosions. You won't ever get burned, either. Sounds like something the Fury would use, all right.
You forget that I have to make sure I stay hidden and make sure the enemies don't see me, so I have to choose the right camouflage. It's not about choosing the right color. So obviously now I gotta stay hidden in the shadows so no one can see me.
Good. You've finally made it inside Gozni Grad.
Finally.
Stay alert. This is the enemy's main base. The security here is on a scale you haven't encountered yet.
No kidding.
Your objective is the weapons lab. It's the giant building in the center of the fortress. Sokolov is in the west wing of that building. To get into the area where Sokolov is imprisoned, you'll need to find Major Rykov, steal his clothes, and disguise yourself as him. Rykov is supposed to be in the east wing of the weapons lab. Start out by sneaking into the east wing of the weapons lab, then neutralize Rykov and take his clothes. The weapons lab is to the northeast of the area you're in now. Head northeast.
Eva,
Snake,
you're all right.
were you worried about me?
Yeah, I can't continue my mission without your help.
I'm touched by your honesty. Don't concern yourself with me. I'm doing just fine. But
What?
thanks anyway.
Sure.
Okay, back to the mission. The security in the West Wing where Sokolov is being held is extremely tight. The only ones who are cleared to enter the West Wing are those with Colonel-class authorization. One of those people is Major Rykov. To get into the West Wing, you could disguise yourself as Rykov. First, you'll have to take Rykov out and steal his uniform. He's in the East Wing of the weapons lab in the center of Gozni Grad. The East Wing is northeast of your current location. Head northeast.
All right, but why?
Huh?
Why do I have to steal Rykov's clothes from him? What about that scientist outfit?
That's not going to work this time around. Rykov's uniform is a special type that only he wears. You'll have to get it directly from him. Normally, I'm pretty good at getting men to take off their clothes, but it won't work on him. You, on the other hand, might have a better chance with him.
What's that supposed to mean?
What indeed? Anyway, the only way to get Rykov's uniform is to take him out and steal it yourself. He's somewhere in the East Wing.
What's wrong?
What's going on? Respond. There's something wrong. Support unit, confirm their status.
What's wrong? What's wrong? Huh? What's wrong?
HQ.
This is HQ.
Who's that?
What's going on? Respond. What's going on?
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack. Damn it, where's our radio?
What's going on out there?
Lost sight of the enemy. He's here somewhere. Find him.
I must be seeing things.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
What's wrong?
What's wrong? What's wrong? Who's that?
using ducks. You can move safely.
Speak.
You lousy!
You made it into the East Wing. Good. Rykov is somewhere in that building. You know what he looks like, don't you? When you find him, steal his uniform. But if you go in dressed like that, the enemy will spot you long before you find Rykov. Disguise yourself as a scientist.
Eva, about this Major Rykov.
Yes?
You said he had Colonel class authorization, right?
Right.
But his rank is Major, so how can he have Colonel class authorization?
Rykov is treated as an officer of equal rank with Colonel Volgin.
Treated as the same rank?
Yeah.
Even though he's a Major?
Right.
Why?
You don't know?
No.
Even after seeing that photo?
Nope.
Has anyone ever told you you're a bit slow?
What are you talking about?
I'll leave you to think about it.
Wait a minute.
Gotta go. There are scientists in the East Wing. Almost all of them were taken here against their will, like Sokolov. If they see you, they probably won't attack you. But they can still get you in trouble by yelling for help or pressing the alarm switches on the walls. So you should be watching out for scientists as well as enemy grunts. Even if you disguise yourself as a scientist, the real scientists will know you're not one of their own if they get a good look at your face. So make sure the real scientists can't see your face while you're in your scientist disguise. And don't do anything funny like crawling or rolling around. If a scientist gets suspicious about your disguise, just turn your face away and pretend nothing's wrong. That should work most of the time. There are enemy soldiers patrolling the East Wing as well. Even if you disguise yourself as a scientist, they'll know something's up if you crawl, roll, punch, or stay pressed up against the wall for a long time. If an enemy gets suspicious and starts coming your way, just stay still and keep your mouth shut. That ought to fool them. If enemy soldiers or scientists see you take down Rykov, you'll be in for it. Make sure to get Rykov someplace out of sight. Someplace like the locker room on the southwest side of the second floor, maybe? Rykov is making the rounds inside the East Wing. If you see him, take him out before he has a chance to get away. Try using the cigarette-shaped sleep gas gun. The knockout handkerchief might also come in handy. Rykov always carries a Makarov with him. Make sure you don't get shot.
There we go. Now no one will suspect me. But just to be sure...
Ah, your Rykov disguise has turned out nicely.
Yeah, not even his own mother could tell the difference.
Indeed. You're starting to irritate me already.
Why? This look should make me more popular.
I wouldn't bet on it, but whatever. Now that you're indistinguishable from the real Rykov, you'll be able to get into the West Wing, to which only Volgin and Rykov have access. Head for the West Wing of the Weapons Lab. That's where Sokolov is being held. Enter the main wing from the second floor of the East Wing. Pass west through the main wing, and you'll come to a connecting passageway. The West Wing is at the other end of that passageway. Infiltrate the West Wing and rescue Sokolov. Now that you're the spitting image of Rykov, no one will have cause to suspect you. But if someone finds Rykov hidden in the locker, your disguise will become useless. If that happens, your mission will end in failure. Whatever you do, don't open the locker. Is that clear? While you're disguised as Rykov, you can press the action button to perform a salute. If you want, why don't you try saluting some of the soldiers and scientists?
Snake Eye. Huh? Hello there?
Paramedic, it's me.
Snake? Oh, it's you. For a minute there, I thought you were someone else.
Why are you so nervous? You've seen this mask before, right?
Yeah, but it looks so cool.
Huh?
Cool. You know, kind of like a Venusian.
A Venusian?
I mean, not the crab kind, the other kind.
Paramedic, do you really think a guy you've never seen before would suddenly call you on this frequency?
I know it sounds ridiculous, but still. What if it was a being from another planet? You can't rule out that possibility.
Okay, you're disguised as Rykov. You ought to be able to pass for the real deal in that outfit. You can go anywhere you want and nobody's going to ask questions. But don't forget that you can't equip most of your weapons when you're in disguise.
Okay, your Rykov disguise is complete. Now they won't stop you no matter what you do.
Even if I punch someone in the face?
Right.
Really?
Really.
Why?
Rykov's just that kind of guy. Once you're disguised as Rykov, you can get into the West Wing where Sokolov is being held. To get to the entrance to the West Wing, pass west through the main wing of the Weapons Lab and go through the connecting passageway. You can get into the main wing of the Weapons Lab from the southwest side of the second floor. Head for the main wing.
Sir. So hungry. Keep up the fine work, sir. I'm so hungry. Forgive me for troubling you, sir. What's wrong? Sir.
I'm gonna do a little playing around before I head over to Sokolov. If this works in here, I wonder what happens when I do it outside.
Keep up the fine work, sir. Keep up the fine work, sir.
Sir. Pardon me, sir.
At least that worked, but I should probably scope out the rest of this area first before I keep moving on. It's always important to check out this area before moving on.
Sir.
Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Sir.
Sir.
Sir. Sir. What's wrong?
What's wrong?
I'm so hungry.
Sir.
Canceling the alert. Return to your position.
If you're talking about Eva, I guess she's alright. And unfortunately, this is where I have to eat all my food.
Sir.
This will be another long cutscene, but, well, I'm not going to spoil it, but let's just say this part you guys are really not going to like to watch. But for now, everything's cool.
Here it is.
Enjoy watching the show.
You can count on me. What about the philosopher's legacy?
I don't know anything about that. What are you? Are you trying to kill me?
What's the matter?
I know nothing, I swear it. No one but the Colonel knows of the legacy.
I see.
No, don't! Oh. Who's there? You're the man from the CIA. What are you doing here?
I told you before, didn't I? I'm going to get you out of here.
A man of honor, just like your commander. But I'm afraid you're too late.
Too late? Don't tell me. The Shagohods.
Exactly. The final preparations for Phase 2 are complete.
Sokolov, what exactly is Phase 2?
To put it in technical terms, it's a composite range extension system for medium-range ballistic missiles.
The Shagohod was originally designed as a tank that could launch nuclear missiles from any type of terrain. There was just one problem we couldn't figure out how to solve. The ICBMs we have today are simply too big for the Shagohod to carry. But the military would not hear of it. They demanded a weapon that could launch a nuclear missile directly into the American homeland. That is when I came up with the idea for Phase 2.
But there's no way you could load an ICBM onto the Shagohod. So how'd you do it?
By accelerating the Shagohod itself.
Accelerating it?
In Phase 2, a rocket booster unit is attached to the frame of the Shagohod. The unit incorporates the same technology used in the Vostok rocket that sent Major Gagarin into space. Using this booster, the Shagohod can achieve a land speed of over 300 miles per hour.
That monster can go more than 300 miles per hour?
Yes. And from this state of accelerated motion, it launches a nuclear missile.
So, the Shagohod acts like the first stage of a rocket.
Yes, precisely. The range of the missile launched by the Shagohod thus increases from 2,500 miles to 6,000 miles.
6,000 miles? That's enough to strike anywhere in the United States.
Not only that, with the Shagohod, there's no need to construct giant silos like the ones used to house ICBMs. All you need is a runway about 3 miles in length, or its equivalent. And you can launch a thermonuclear strike against any location in the United States from anywhere in the Soviet Union. It cannot be detected by spy planes or satellites. It's a mobile fortress, capable of deploying in secret and launching its payload at any time.
A weapon from hell.
A completed prototype now sits in the hangar. At present, it is the only one of its kind. But Volgin is planning to mass-produce them based on that prototype.
And deploy them all over the Soviet Union.
Yes, and that's not the end of it. He's going to ship them to Eastern Europe, to Asia, to all the countries of the Eastern Bloc. Even worse, he intends to use the Shagohod as bait to foment armed uprisings among dictators, ethnic insurgents, and revolutionary groups throughout the Third World. His funds are nearly limitless. He could start mass production tomorrow if he wanted. The reason that tensions between East and West have settled into a Cold War is because each side fears the other's power. Deterrence. The idea of using threats to keep one's enemy in check is the perfect word to sum up this state of affairs. But the Shagohod goes far beyond the level of threat. It will render the concept of deterrence utterly meaningless. If such a weapon is unleashed on the world, it will not be long before all nations are engulfed in conflict. The Cold War will end, and the entire planet will be consumed by the fires of war. Volgin and the Shagohod will be at the center of it all. So you see, it's already too late.
No, it's not too late.
What do you mean?
We've still got a chance. All we have to do is destroy the prototype and the whole facility before they can mass produce it.
But...
just tell me what I need to do to destroy this place.
All right. The liquid fuel used in the rocket engine is stored in a tank. If you can blow it up somehow... some C3 ought to be enough to blow the entire hangar to smithereens.
C3? You mean that cutting-edge plastic explosive?
It could be molded into any shape. The bomb of the future.
Where can I get it?
There was some in the armory here, but it's gone now. It was stolen by a female spy who was here a minute ago.
Eva?
No, that's not her name. Her name is Tatiana. She made her way in here by becoming Volgin's lover.
I thought she was your lover.
Mine? Oh no, she is Volgin's lover. This is my lover.
Who are they?
My wife and daughter. They're in America.
Now I remember. Your family is in the custody of the CIA. How long has Tatiana been here?
Only a few weeks.
A few days before the Virtuous mission, then.
She said that Khrushchev sent her.
What did you just give her?
All of the experimental data for the Shagohod. Please, it is essential that you destroy the Shagohod.
I will, but first I've got to get you to safety.
No. I'm not going.
My mission is to rescue you.
Leave me.
Sokolov!
Khrushchev has abandoned me. I cannot return to my country. I would most certainly be sent to the gulags.
What about the US?
Yes, I once thought of that. My family's waiting for me there. But even if I fled to the United States, I would once again find myself creating weapons of mass murder. In the end, it doesn't matter where I go. I am still a weapons scientist. To be honest with you, I'm tired. Every day, I help create things that should never be used. Things that should never have existed in the first place. Every day, without sleep. Without a word of praise from others. And my creations do not even benefit mankind. They are merely the tools of politicians. All I wanted to do was build space rockets. But it was not to be. The space race between America and Russia became the prey of politicians. The space race and the arms race are one and the same. Missiles, rockets, what's the difference? Scientists are always being used. Please, watch over my family.
And here comes this part. Oh boy.
Major, what are you doing here? I've been waiting for you in my room. Who are you? Don't play dumb with me. If you think you can fool me, you're sorely mistaken. I know the Major better than anyone else. I come here looking for Tatiana, and what should I find? But a greasy freebooter.
This fairy disguise. It's gonna rub off on you. And then you'll lose sight of who you really are. way out of this.
I see why they call you the boss. What was that? Some kind of judo?
No, it's called CQC, a basic form of close quarters combat. He and I developed it together.
Splendid. I'll take it from here.
Are you going to kill him?
Of course. But first, I will make him pay for hurting Ivan.
That was really brutal and painful to watch, but unfortunately it's still not done yet. This is just getting started.
Tell me!
Stop it!
Who have you been talking to?
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
You'd better start talking.
Please, stop this!
Who is Khrushchev's lapdog?
How can you do this to him?
I know you gave the data to someone.
Never do it
You!
like that. You monster.
I guess he's dead. Now then, I hope you'll prove more entertaining than he was. But first, let's take a look at your body, shall we? What a beautiful body you have, like a newborn baby. But not for long. Well then, let's get started. What is your target? Is it the Shagohod? Or Sokolov? Or maybe it's the Legacy? Answer me! Who is helping you? Who let you in here? You're a tough one, but even you must have your limits. And I am a patient man. Here's where the fun really begins. My body carries an electric charge of 10 million volts. Let's see how you like this. Now answer me. How much does the CIA know? They're after my legacy, aren't they? Your real target is the Philosopher's legacy, isn't it? Yes, yes. Let yourself go. That's what I want to see.
It's no use. He's not going to talk. He's been trained not to break. Trained by me.
Admit it! We're after the location of the legacy! The secret fund established by the three great powers during the 2 world wars. That's what you're looking for, isn't it? $100 billion, divided up and hidden all over the world. And you're looking for a record of where all that money is hidden, right? No matter. The Philosopher's legacy is safely in my possession, in the underground vault of Gozni Grad. You'll never lay a finger on it. What's this? A transmitter? Who's responsible for this?
I am. I planted it on him to keep track of his movements.
Why?
So the Cobras could ambush him.
If they knew where he was gonna be, they wouldn't have gotten themselves slaughtered. It pains me to do this, boss, but under the circumstances, I'm afraid I must ask you to show me some proof that you and he were not in collusion.
You don't trust me, is that it?
Not that. But he is your apprentice.
What do you want me to do?
Let's see. Cut out his eyes. I don't like those blue eyes of his. There's nothing more important to a soldier than his eyes. You made him a soldier, and now you will unmake him. Yes, it'll make for a touching display. He's all yours. Do it! Ruin him, just as he did the Cobras. What is it, Tanya?
He's suffered enough.
Well, well. Why are you protecting him? That smell. Tatiana! You're the spy!
What are you talking about?
I know that smell.
Stop it!
Taking a fancy to her, eh, Ocelot?
No. I have no interest in this woman. I want to test her.
This game again, huh?
I'll let this be the judge.
Do as you like.
6 shots. Here we go.
Here we go.
1, 2, 3. 4.
There. Satisfied now?
Well, that was refreshing. Come, we're going to my room.
So you survived the Colonel's torture, eh? Watching this has made me realize something. It's really not that bad. It's the ultimate form of expression. You got lucky this time, Tatiana.
Run!
I've prepared an escape route for us. Go out and head west. Pass underneath the connecting passageway and go north. You'll find an open manhole there.
You're...
Quiet! Go through the manhole down into the sewers. The door at the north end of the sewers is unlocked. You can use it to get outside the fortress. I've got your equipment. We'll meet up later.
Eva.
But I can't get too close to your cell. You'll have to figure a way out of there yourself. I'll be in touch.
Well, that was a long, very long cutscenes. After from that situation, anyone got something they'd like to share after experiencing what you guys just saw right now? And unfortunately, if you guys are gonna ask me this question, Yes, Snake got shot on the right eye. And that's how he lost his eye. Yep. However, even as a guy, he somehow survived from all those punches and everything else. But still, he's really injured right now. And what's worse than that, they took all my equipment with. So, looks like I'm stuck in here for the meantime.
Time to eat.
Snake?
Major.
You're all right.
I wouldn't say all right, but at least I'm alive.
That's good enough.
But they took all my weapons and equipment from me.
Well, you've still got your radio and medical items with you.
Yeah.
I wonder why that is.
Perhaps Volgin's not finished with you just yet.
Yeah, well, I'm not finished with him yet either.
Snake, you've got to escape from that cell somehow. There must be a way. Use your head. The boss gave you a gun?
Yeah, a single-action army.
For what?
I'm not sure.
Anyway, why don't you use that gun to shoot?
I can't.
Why not?
No bullets.
I see. Well, you'll be able to get some once you're outside. First, you've got to escape from that cell. There must be a way. Don't give up.
Major, I'm sorry. Sokolov, I couldn't...
Don't say it. You weren't able to rescue him, but that doesn't mean your mission has failed yet. EVA said they've completed Phase 2. There is no time left. You must destroy the Shagohod at all costs. That will be our final tribute to him.
Right.
Snake, you've got to escape from that cell somehow. There must be a way. Use your head.
You didn't realize it yet? It was quite obvious. Yellow hair, she had to change her hair appearance, obviously, and if you were paying attention to the eyes, because there's nowhere to recognize a person if you recognize their eyes. But yeah, that's how Snake lost his left eye. And yeah, that was brutal and painful to watch, because Snake did lose a lot of blood, and fortunately he managed to recover well. But like I said, they took all my guns and equipment away from me, so I cannot use the camouflage and I can't use my guns. So fortunately, yeah.
Snake, your right eye. The cornea and the lens are severely damaged and the eyeball is ruptured. So
I can't heal it, even in the survival viewer.
I'm afraid not. I'm sorry, Snake. I wish there was something I could do.
Don't worry about it. I can still fight.
I don't doubt you. But don't do anything crazy, okay? From here on, it's going to be difficult to see out of your right eye. Attacking in first-person view will feel a little different from before. Be careful. You need to build up your stamina before trying to escape. Without your stamina, you won't have the strength to punch and kick. Be sure to eat whatever food the guard brings you. Take a look around the cell. You might be able to find some edible plants or animals. In any case, you've got to eat something to restore your stamina. That's an order.
Snake, I wanted to ask you something.
What?
In the torture room, why did you protect me when Ocelot was about to fire?
Because I knew that the chamber wasn't empty, and you'd be dead if he pulled the trigger.
But your eye...
I was tied up, and it happened so fast. It was the best I could do. I feel a little strange, but it won't interfere with the mission.
What about me?
Huh?
Did you only save me because I was important for completing your mission?
What other reason would there be?
And when the mission is over?
Right now, it's just the mission.
The mission you used to love?
That's not what I mean.
I'm trying to dig up as much as I can on that cell. Just sit tight.
Major, I dug out the bullet the boss shot into me.
Yes?
There was a fake death pill inside.
A fake death pill?
Yeah. What does it mean?
I haven't a clue. But if it's the work of the boss, then it probably means something. Snake, you say you've discovered a transmitter?
Yeah. It was buried in a wound. I think Ocelot did it. He must be expecting me to get out of here.
Then you mustn't disappoint him.
All right.
Well, they didn't, unfortunately, they didn't notice, but thankfully, I don't know why, but I have this, and like I said, now, with this gun, I can do this. It's not impressive how Ocelot does it, but a gun is a gun, and this is more perfect for me. Okay, so fortunately there is a way to escape, but however, right now I need to recover my stamina, and no way I'm not eating these, but there are a few ways to escape, so in the meantime we just gotta wait. Or if you guys remember from the cutscene, if you guys remember the numbers that you saw in the cutscene after when the boss pulled the trigger on Snake's leg, if you guys remember those numbers, then obviously I can escape right now. But for the meantime, we're just gonna wait.
Chow time! Huh? What? You don't want this? Hey, thanks! Huh? Well, it's your loss. Hey, you're not such a bad guy after all. I guess not all Americans are dogs.
You mean it?
Yeah. You know, before the war started, I used to live in America. I even had a wife and a kid.
You must be pretty lonely.
Yeah, I am pretty lonely. Really lonely.
What's your kid's name?
Johnny.
Johnny. Nice ring to it.
Really? You like it? Well, if you say so, I'll believe you. Actually, my name is Johnny too. All the firstborn sons in my family are called Johnny. My dad's a Johnny, and my son's son will probably be a Johnny too.
A whole clan of Johnnies.
Why do we have a Cold War anyway? Our two countries used to be such good friends.
Yeah, I hear ya.
I just want to see my family again.
Must be rough.
Yeah. Not as rough as you have it, though. Here. I filched them from your equipment when the Colonel wasn't looking. It's the least I can do. Well?
Don't suppose you could let me out of here?
Huh? I can't do that. Hey, don't you go getting any funny ideas. If you try to escape, I'll have to shoot you. I've said too much. I gotta go.
Well, that didn't work, but fortunately, he's a nice guy, even as the enemy. The enemy can be sometimes a friend, sometimes, if you get to know them. But in situations like this, I'm not gonna kill him or anything like that. Because they may have taken away my... Well, I'm not gonna say yet. But I am grateful that he gave me that back. Because I didn't get a chance to use it yet. But now I will. But not right now. Because what he gave me is something very, very neat that will be useful once I have enough to escape.
Time to eat.
I've had enough.
Snake, the door of the cell is set up to open when it receives a radio signal on a certain frequency. If you only knew the frequency, you could use your radio to open the door.
Snake, I've got some good news.
What is it?
Volgin isn't planning to kill you. At least not for the time being.
Why?
I think he wants to make you suffer some more.
Oh, that's a relief.
Yeah. This means you'll have more of an opportunity to escape.
I was being sarcastic.
Anyway, Volgin has given orders that you're to be kept alive.
So the guard will bring me food and medical supplies, huh?
Exactly. If anything happens to you, he'll be executed by Volgin. Well, this could be useful. Snake, there's gotta be a way out of there. Don't give up! I'm trying to dig up as much as I can on that cell. Just sit tight.
Sleep is another good way to replenish your life and stamina. Save the game and take a break. When you load the game from your save data the next time, you'll recover strength based on how long you've rested. You need to build up your stamina before trying to escape. Without your stamina, you won't have the strength to punch and kick. Be sure to eat whatever food the guard brings you. Take a look around the cell.
The door of the cell seems to open in response to a specific radio frequency. Perhaps you've seen or heard it somewhere already. Come on, I know you've seen it. I remember it.
What was it then? You can't remember either, can you?
No, I remember it. It just slipped my mind temporarily.
Yep. It's a good thing I have a good memory, because obviously I can just switch the dial on my frequency. But fortunately, for this to work, if you guys remember the code, then I'll escape. But if not, then I'll be waiting here for the time being. But eventually I will be calling EVA and the others eventually. So in the meantime, we're just gonna wait.
Chow time! Oh, no! Don't tell me he got out of here! Knock it off! Oh, my stomach. Oh, I can't hold it anymore. Hold on. It's coming out. Here it comes. Still going. Wow. I didn't think that was possible. That's a record. Ugh. Will this even flush? Oh, jeez.
That guard is under orders from Volgin to keep you alive. If anything happens to you, Volgin will have him executed, so he'll be keeping a close eye on your condition. If you pretend to be sick or something, I'll bet he'd come rushing over to your side.
Pretending to be sick?
Yeah, there's lots of ways. Think about it. I'm trying to dig up as much as I can. I'm trying to...
Hey, eat up! Hey! What's going on here? Got some goodies for you. Huh? What? You don't want this? Ugh. Oh, this is rotten. Oh, my stomach. Oh, God. Oh, I can't hold it anymore. Hold on.
That guard is under orders from Volgin to keep you alive. If anything happens to you, Volgin will have him executed, so he'll be keeping a close eye on your condition. If you pretend to be sick or something, I'll bet he'd come rushing over to your side. For instance, if the guard sees you throwing up, I bet he'll open the door and come to see what's wrong. I'm trying to dig...
Paramedic.
Hmm?
How do I make myself throw up?
Huh?
I need to throw up.
What do you need to throw up?
Anything's fine, I just need to vomit.
What in the...
Eva said I might be able to get the guard to open the door if I pretend to be sick.
Oh.
What did you think it was?
Nothing. Hey.
Huh?
I think letting the guard see you throw up is a good idea. You can eat something poisonous to give yourself food poisoning. That'll make you throw up after a while. Or you can use the survival viewer to make yourself dizzy. In the survival viewer, press the viewer button to enter viewer mode. Then use the right stick to spin your body around. Do that long enough and you'll start to get dizzy. When you're dizzy enough, you'll throw up the moment you exit the survival viewer. Try it out.
Sounds like a neat plan, but no. Because if I do that, the moment Snake vomits, he'll lose stamina, and that's not a risk I'm not gonna take. So that's basically one of the options, but in this case, we're still gonna wait.
Dig in.
Relax, I'm not gonna kill him. There's no bullets in this gun, that's true, but I can still use it to knock him out. So, yeah. But, let's just say I have something thanks to him. He gave me something, because obviously he didn't realize it yet. But I'm not gonna show you guys yet, because obviously I still need a few more food to take before I escape. So I'm just gonna wait until the right moment, until I have enough food, and then I'll make my escape.
Snake, I found some info on the guard. That guard is notorious for being hungry all the time. He's even been caught and flogged for sneaking into the mess hall at night and eating scraps. Maybe you could win him over by sharing your food. Oh, and I heard that he's particularly sympathetic to American prisoners for some reason.
Can't blame the guy.
Hmm?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Snake, the door to that cell is the kind that opens in response to a specific radio frequency.
A specific radio frequency?
Right. You should be able to open it by using your radio to send a signal on the key frequency.
Sounds good. Do you know the frequency?
I'll try and find out. Give me a minute. Snake, the...
Time to eat. Huh? Hey, thanks. It's rotten. I can't eat this. Oh, my stomach. Oh, I can't hold it anymore. Hold on.
That's the third time he goes to the restroom. Yeesh. Ugh.
EVA, did you find out the frequency I need to open the door?
Sorry, Snake. I tried everything I could, but the security is just too tight.
Great.
Chow time!
Snake, there's gotta be a way out of... I'm trying to dig up as...
Hey, eat up!
Okay, I think this is enough food to take. Now, just gotta wait until the right moment.
Snake, I found out the frequency that opens the door. It's 144.75. Stand in front of the door and send a message on frequency 144.75.
Snake, I remember it now. The frequency was 144.75. I'm sure of it. Stand in front of the door and use your radio to send a signal on 144.75.
Alright, I gotta wait until the right moment. Just gotta wait.
Oh, no, my stomach! Oh, I can't hold it anymore!
Ha! There we go.
Did you manage to escape?
Yeah, I'm out.
Be careful. In your present state, you're practically naked. You don't have a single decent weapon, and you'll never survive in a battle. Take some time and pull yourself together. Eva says she's recovered your equipment, so rendezvous with her as soon as possible to get your gear back. Use the escape route Eva set up for you. Go down into the sewers through the manhole in the northwest section of Gozni Grad. Start out by exiting the holding cells and heading northwest.
Well, the good news is I'm free and my stamina is fully recovered, but I'm low on food. And what's worse, I don't have my backpack. Without it, fortunately, I can only carry if I'm guessing this correct. Let's see, that's 4, 5, 6, only 8 items. So I gotta be careful and choose wisely which ones, because if I pick up any grenades, they'll be stuck on here and I cannot remove them. However, thanks to this guy, he gave me this. And you guys are probably wondering what they... Watch what happens when he comes out.
Huh?
Ha! Nighty night.
Snake, you're really gonna feel the cold with no clothes on.
The Major's right. You'll burn stamina a lot faster when you're naked. Be sure to eat regularly. Snake, do you have any clothes?
Not yet.
So you're still naked?
Yeah?
When you don't have any clothes on, your body loses heat quickly. That makes you burn stamina a lot faster. Make sure you keep eating. It doesn't need to be clothes. Anything you have that can cover you up should help you conserve stamina.
Footsteps.
Who's that?
This is HQ.
that sound? Huh? Huh? Oh! What's wrong? Who's that?
Like I said, even with or without nothing, but it's a good thing I also use this, because fortunately what this is a fake death pill, and as you guys saw, I can basically use myself to kill myself and press continue, but it doesn't really kill me. As long as I have this and use this, I should be able to revive myself in no time, as long as the enemies don't, like in alert mode, they'll still think I'm alive, but not really, but still. But it looks like things are getting out of hand by the moment. I gotta make sure I don't get caught.
Huh? Huh?
Snake, you're already in the sewers?
EVA. Yeah, I just got down here. I'm coming to meet you now. The door at the north end is open, right?
Snake?
Let me guess. There's a problem.
Yeah.
What is it this time?
The Colonel found out you escaped.
He did, huh? I figured as much.
Yeah, and now all of Gozni Grad is on red alert.
Just my luck. But once I'm out of the fortress...
You can't get out.
I can't?
When the fortress went on red alert, they sealed off the sewers.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm serious. And that means the escape route I laid out is
sealed off, too.
Right. And they just sent a unit out looking for you.
Down here?
Uh-huh. They'll be there any minute now. You've got to get out quick.
But isn't the exit sealed off?
You should be able to get out by heading straight north. Book it, Snake. If they find you, you're dead.
No matter, because I still got plenty of bullets. Because even though they took my equipment, I still have 2 weapons on me. This, and once I fire it, the bullet deflects. Why don't I give a demonstration? And as for this gun, why don't I also give a demonstration?
You say you're using a single-action army. The single-action army was first manufactured in 1873. It's been in production ever since then, except for a short hiatus. People started calling it the single-action army after the army adopted it as their official sidearm in 1875. It's also sometimes called the Peacemaker, owing to the fact that a lot of sheriffs used it to keep law and order in the Old West. There are a lot of different models. The one you've got is probably the black powder model. The only thing is, it takes a while to reload. This is a gun with history. You can do all sorts of tricks with it. Why don't you practice with it for a while? Go into first-person view and use the right analog stick. So, you found yourself a cigarette-shaped narcosis gun. The cigarette-shaped narcosis gun is just what the name says. A sleeping gas gun shaped like a cigarette. It must be a test model that Grannon's lab is working on for KGB spies. Equip it and press the weapon button to fire sleeping gas. It's got a short range, but any enemy that gets hit by the gas will be knocked out cold. Snake, what do you have in your hand?
A fork. Why?
A fork? What'd you do with your knife? It ain't dinner time yet.
Sigint, you have to think bigger than that. A fork's good for more than just eating dinner.
Oh yeah? Like what?
It's a weapon.
A weapon?
Yeah, I can use it with the weapon button the same way I use the survival knife. Of course, it's not going to be much use for CQC. This mission is all about procuring on site. I have to use whatever limited equipment I can find, any way I can to achieve my objective. So I have to make the most out of every item by adapting them to different situations. Take this fork, for instance. At first glance, it looks useless, but it can be an effective weapon if used the right way. You have to learn to think flexibly and see all the different possibilities.
Think flexibly, huh? Thanks for the advice, man.
No problem. And the best part is, if I use this to spear a snack, I can eat it right there without having to put it in my backpack first.
I knew it. I see you got yourself an M63. The M63 is an American-made system weapon.
Yeah, I've heard of it before, but...
But you never got your hands on one. Doesn't surprise me. It's brand new. They only developed it last year. I'm thinking they probably captured some in Southeast Asia and sent them back for research. The term system weapon refers to a design where most of the parts are interchangeable, allowing you to create a lot of different variations from a single original model. Using a set of basic components as the core, you can mix and match parts to create any number of different weapons. It's like a convertible rifle. By switching barrels and magazines around, you can make everything from an assault rifle and a carbine to a light machine gun and even a belt-feeding medium machine gun. Not only does this save the trouble of having to organize a bunch of different weapons on different lines, but it also has the added benefit of cutting down on the amount of training needed for each soldier. Most of the parts are made by presswork and lost wax casting, so they can be manufactured in countries that lack a developed technological base.
Nice touch.
The variation you've got there is the belt-fed light machine gun. It was originally designed for use in squad support missions.
It's a lot lighter than the M60.
Yeah, you won't find a lighter weight light machine gun than that. It ought to be pretty easy to handle in the jungle. Make good use of it. Looks like you've got some TNT. TNT is short for trinitrotoluene, a pale yellow crystalline compound made from a trinitrified mix of nitric acid and sulfuric acid. It's used throughout the world as a military explosive. It has a low sensitivity and is chemically stable, making it easy to handle. It's also got a low melting point and can easily be shaped by boiling or steaming it. But because the sensitivity is so low, you need a booster to actually get it to explode.
No problem. It came with its own remote control detonator.
Good. Then all you have to do is press the weapon button to place the TNT, and then press the CQC button to set it off. The map screen in the survival viewer will display the locations where you've planted TNT. Take warning though, the radio signal for the detonator is pretty weak. Don't forget that pressing the CQC button will only set off TNT that's planted in the same area.
I've been waiting for this. Nobody interfere. This is where it ends. Snake! Don't die on me yet.
Say hello to when my next, or should I say, sixth master.
Are you one of the Cobras?
Sad. So sad. A host of sorrows. And you are one of them. I am the sorrow. Like you, I too am filled with sadness. This world is one of sadness. Battle brings death. Death brings sorrow. The living may not hear them. Their voices may fall upon deaf ears. But make no mistake, the dead are not silent. Now you will know the sorrow of those whose lives you have ended.
What's going on? Snake! 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 Respond! Snake! Snake! What's going on? Snake! Snake!
Snake, are you okay? Snake! Snake! Snake, answer me! Snake!
Snake, don't quit on me now. Snake! Snake! Snake, don't quit on... Quit fooling around, Snake. Snake? Snake! Snake! Come on, say something! Snake! Snake!
Snake! What's wrong? Snake! Snake! By the way, Snake, do you have a calorie mate?
Yeah.
Is it any good?
Yeah.
Oh.
You want it?
What?
Do you want the calorie mate?
What? What are you saying?
You want it, don't you?
I didn't say that.
So you don't want it then?
No. But if you were going to give it to me as a token of thanks for me helping you out, then of course I wouldn't refuse it.
Are you on a diet?
What did you say?
Calorie mate is supposed to be really good for losing weight.
Are you saying I'm fat?
No.
I'm not on a diet, and I don't need one. I just wanted to try the taste.
Oh, sorry.
Be careful with what you say.
Yeah, sorry.
So, is it true?
Is what true?
That it's good for losing weight.
Yeah. Calorie Mate provides a nutritionally balanced source of energy, and it makes counting calories easy. That's what's supposed to make it good for dieting.
Oh, I see.
I heard that all of the geisha in Japan use it.
Geisha?
Yeah.
I've never heard about that.
Really?
Yes. I'm sure there are some geisha out there using Calorie Mate for diets, but I doubt all of them are using it.
No, guess not.
Snake! What's wrong? Snake! 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 Answer me! Snake! 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 What happened to you? Snake! Snake! No! This isn't happening! Snake! Snake! Snake!
The pain. The fear. The end.
to shoot me. The spirit of the warrior will always be with you. Don't be sad. We'll meet again someday.
Snake, are you all right? That was a close call.
What the hell happened to me?
You were halfway drowned at the bottom of the river. Almost crossed over to the other side.
Other side? So that really was.
Something on your mind, Snake?
Major, was there a man in the Cobra unit called the Sorrow?
Yes, I've heard of him. He was an uncanny soldier who fought alongside the boss.
What kind of man was he?
The Sorrow was a man with, well, special powers. He had ESP, which was the subject of extensive research in the Soviet Union at the time. He was especially gifted as a medium.
A medium?
Someone who can communicate with the spirit world and evoke the spirits of the dead. In other words, he could talk to ghosts. They say he could find out what was going on in a battle by talking to dead soldiers.
What about him and the boss? What was the story between them?
I don't know the details. Why don't we ask Sigurd?
Yo, I finished checking up on this Sorrow guy a while ago. Thought you guys already knew, though.
Knew what?
That he's dead. He's been dead for 2 years now.
Died 2 years ago?
At Selino-Yarsk. You know, those cliffs you were at. And the boss is the one who did him in.
The boss?
Yep. 2 years ago, the boss was sent by the CIA on a secret mission to Selino-Yarsk. That's when she met the Sorrow, who'd gone back to the Soviet Union after the Cobras broke up at the end of the war. Except this time they were enemies.
And then what?
The boss killed the Sorrow herself and accomplished her mission. At least, that's what the records say.
So, he was never there in the first place. He just couldn't let go of the boss.
You okay, Snake?
Yeah, I'm fine. It looks like it's not time for me to die yet.
I sure hope not. Otherwise, the whole mission is shot. We're counting on you, pal.
Roger that. Eva?
Snake, you didn't call. I was worried. Are you all right?
Yeah, I took a pretty freaky detour.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Forget it. Let's just say I'm back.
Good. But how did you escape from the sewers?
I jumped into the river.
From all the way up there? You're out of control.
Yeah, I got carried away by the current and almost drowned.
Great. That's perfect.
What do you mean that's perfect?
I mean, if you ended up in the river, then I know a good spot nearby. Let's meet up there.
Where is it?
Keep going upstream until you get to a waterfall.
A waterfall, huh?
Right. Behind that waterfall, there's a cave. We'll meet in there.
The cave behind the waterfall upstream. Got it.
See you there.
So, in case you guys haven't figured it out yet, allow me to explain it. Apparently, in this game, if you kill any soldiers, when you get to that part, you will encounter depending how many you kill, every dead soldiers, and you have to walk eternity in that world. But if you only put them to sleep, the only enemies you're gonna see are the Cobras. So, that's why I said from the very beginning of this game, do not kill, only put them to sleep. Otherwise, if you want to stay in that world for maybe about, I would say, 50 minutes or 1 hour, because if you touch the dead ghost soldiers, your health will decrease and you'll be endless, because first you gotta pass every Cobra unit that you defeat in order. First the pain, then the fear, then the end, and finally the fury. After that, the sorrow. But lucky for me, I only put those soldiers to sleep, and the only soldiers who died were only the Cobra units.
Nice to meet you, Snake. I'm Tatiana. Here's your equipment.
Eva, you could use a towel.
So could you.
Well, I got my guns back and everything. Unfortunately for this cutscene, I am not going to be showing it because honestly, and I forgot to mention earlier, if anyone who touches girls how Ocelot did, I'm pretty sure the girls would agree with me on this. Never ever once touch a girl in their private areas, because just what happened to Ocelot, that is what happens. Unless you want to get slapped in the face real hard or something even worse, then be my guest. Because you do not want to miss a girl with that way. Otherwise, you'll pay the risk and consequences. So, yeah. Me on the other hand, me and my partner are not like that. Well, my partner, well, that's on him. But me, I don't think it'll ever happen, but still, any affections or any cutscenes like that, for example, will not affect me. I'm only going to show like maybe 5 or 10 seconds of the cutscene, and you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm skipping that part. No way.
Eva, didn't you steal some explosives out of the fortress?
C3, a highly potent explosive from the west. It can be molded into any shape, like clay. With just this much, you could blow up the Shagohod and the lab along with it.
Is that right?
Yeah, but there's a trick to using it.
Tell me about it.
Well, what do you think? The Shagohod's booster unit uses liquid fuel. The fuel tanks are in the main wing of the weapons lab in the hangar housing the Shagohod itself.
So I should blow up the tanks.
That's the basic idea. It should be enough to blow up the entire hangar. There are 4 fuel tanks. In order to destroy the hangar, you'll have to set explosives on each of those tanks.
All 4 of them?
It should be no sweat for you. Besides, the scientists had the day off today.
So the hangar's completely deserted.
Not quite. They've still got guards posted there.
So what do I do after I set the C3?
The bombs run off a timer. Once the timer has been set, the countdown will begin. When the timer reaches 0, the bombs will all go off at once.
How long do I have?
20 minutes. Once the Phase 2 trials are finished, I wouldn't be surprised if they kill all the scientists to prevent them from talking. So you've got to act fast.
I'll take care of it. Eva, did you get the data on the Shagohod from Sokolov?
Yeah, that's the mission I was given.
By Khrushchev?
Mm-hmm. America doesn't have any use for it, does it? But I haven't forgotten my other mission either. Helping you out. Follow this cave and go up the ladder at the end. You'll come out inside Gozni Grad, just southwest of the weapons lab. Do you remember when you went to rescue Sokolov? Remember there was a locked door when you entered the main wing from the 2nd floor of the east wing?
Yeah.
That's the entrance to the Shagohod's hangar. Use this key to open that door.
The door right when I entered the main wing? Got it. What about you?
I'll get things ready for our escape. There's a rail bridge to the north. I'm gonna set a bomb there, so I'm taking half of the C3 with me.
Right. I'll set off the weapons lab then. Try not to be in the neighborhood when it happens.
Gotcha.
And watch out for Ocelot. He suspects you're not who you say you are.
Don't worry. The Colonel still trusts me. And I have my ways. There's not a man alive who can resist my charms. Besides you, of course.
I'm just warning you, Eva. That's all.
I know. Okay, let's go.
You seem like you were born on one of those.
If I didn't ride every day, I couldn't go on living.
Huh?
When I'm riding, the wind hits me so hard that it hurts. That pain keeps my mind off the pain of having to be someone else. It's not easy always fooling myself like this. It's only when I'm on the bike that I'm free to be the real me. I only get off my bike when I fall in love or fall dead.
What's your name?
Tatiana.
No. Your real name.
What's wrong with Tanya?
Okay, Tanya. Don't let anyone see you. Huh?
Oh, this? It's a button camera.
What did you do that for?
Insurance. To make sure you don't double-cross me.
Hey.
What?
You're gonna get wet again.
You want to save? Hold on a sec.
First of all, I never asked what kind of relationship between you and Harry. That is not any of my business and not for me and the boys to interfere. Secondly, I already told you guys what kind of girls I'm interested in, but fortunately, after what I've been through in life, I doubt it. You guys trust me and you're my friends. That's what matters. But having a relation with someone, I doubt it would ever happen to me. Because it'll just... all I am gonna say is I'm not ready for it. But for you guys, if there is someone in your interest, then I say go for it. That's all I'm gonna say. Whatever you guys choose, and whatever anything else happens in life with you, that is on the person's choice. But me, on the other hand, I have no interest in anything, because with all the negative in my heart, it's gonna be hard for me to even do relationships with someone. So I think it's best I be solo in life then. But I'm not saying making friends is not wrong. Friends are okay, but relationship is a different story. Anything that a woman tries to do on men, some men may fall attractive or fall in love with them. But me, I'm afraid any of those affections will not work on me. I've been trained hard and really serious lives. So that is all I'm gonna say.
Snake, have you ever seen The War of the Worlds?
No.
These flying saucers from Mars arrive on Earth disguised as meteorites. The saucers use their heat rays to attack the nearby towns. And then...
Something wrong?
The thing is, I was too scared to watch. I had my eyes shut almost the whole time.
Then you haven't seen it.
No, it's not that. It's based on a novel by H.G. Wells.
You haven't seen it, have you?
That does remind me, though. When I was 2 years old, my father listened to the radio drama version of the story. It was right after dinner on Sunday, and we were relaxing in the living room. They said monsters had come out of a meteorite that landed in New Jersey. It sounded just like a real live news broadcast. My father said he and my older brother actually believed it and started yelling and panicking. My mother supposedly grabbed me from my crib and took me out to the car, still wrapped up in blankets. But then, just as my dad was about to start the car, he realized that it was all just a radio drama. Because on the car's radio, they were playing Bing Crosby tunes. No matter what station he turned to, no one else seemed to be reporting on this big, history-making news story.
Sounds like something out of the big broadcast.
Nobody said a word. We all went back to our rooms. My father and brother got off with a scolding from my mother. I was the one who really suffered. After that incident, every time I acted up, my father and brother would scare me by saying, "The Martians are coming!"
That's terrible.
Isn't it, though?
So, you haven't seen the movie?
I saw it. So even nuclear weapons wouldn't work against the Martian war machines.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, Snake, if you conceal yourself like the Martians did, the enemy won't know what hit them.
Conceal myself?
Maybe not in a meteorite, but if you can hide yourself inside something a little more close at hand.
Close at hand.
Something like a box.
Ah, I get it. So, you never saw the movie.
I saw it, all right?
I always thought that the two of you, but then again, I should probably not say it. However, don't you compare me to me. Because whatever you went through, I'm sorry. But I managed to help you and the girls and brought you hope again. But me, on the other hand, it's probably too late for me. No female out there will fall even once attracted to me. And I think that should have I think that is the best choice I make. There's no going back to changing the past. So technically it's too late for me. As long as this negative emotions remains in my heart and the dark side of my past, most of it I've let go, but most of it still haunts my dreams. And as long as they remain, I think the best option for me is just to be friendly and help females. That's how I see it. So, I have one code, or should I say 3 codes. 1, take Izumi and Eri for example. Treat them fairly as a girl. And what I mean by that, treat them as friends nicely. And 2, never make a girl cry. And 3, this one is most importantly, friendship can come with greater responsibilities. In other words, there could be sometimes when friends, male or female to female, or male to male, there comes to friendship, then a stronger connection. But that's for one of my codes to them, not to myself. So, whatever that person chooses, that's their choice. But anyways, I think I said enough for right now, and I'm gonna stop it right here. Till next time, we're almost getting close to the ending of this game, so yeah. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Till next time, we'll hopefully stop the Shadow Hive once and for all, take down Vulcan, and take care of the boss. But the only real question is, what about Ocelot? He is still a mysterious question to all of us. But anyways, I have one more stream left. However, let's see, I'm only gonna do it for maybe, depending how it goes and depending how the fight is about to happen. And I won't be using my my mic, of course. But still, this will be a battle like none other have seen on the battlefield. And maybe, or maybe not, that is the only question. Alright, but anyways, peace out, stay safe, and I'll see you guys again for one more stream. But the next stream, I will not be using my mic. Peace.